So as the title suggests, I am travelling to a different country to complete my Grandmaster set. So I've currently driven about 3 hours already. I have another 2-hour drive here. I'm off to meet Chad. Now, anybody that has ever been in the stream knows about Chad, one of the biggest supporters of the stream, and also a very, very good friend of mine. So he has come from America with the cards. Now, I ordered 3 cards and only 2 says they've been delivered. So this video could be an epic fail if all 3 aren't there. I don't know how I'm going to source the other, but fingers crossed it's good. So I've just pulled up to the moto. I'm going to go probably get a grapes. So I am finally here. I am with Chad and he has, hello everyone, he made it and he has, don't show them that way, the 3 cards that I need. So I will get these home, I'll put them in the bag. Oh, don't. All 3 came, so problem solved. Guys, the day has finally come. I believe in this post office right here is the last card that I need for the Grandmaster Stellar Crown collection. Now, I'm sorry if my voice isn't A1. I've been losing it over the last couple of days, but I needed to get this video out for you. You guys have been waiting for it. I've been waiting to show you guys it. And yeah, just fingers crossed this is the card. Now, I don't know what else would be here. I'm sure it's the card. This card had to get imported from Australia, and they were this close away from sending it back to Australia. I pleaded with them. I got them to reroute it to, because I kept missing it, shock, to a post office. So I'm hoping it's here now. Let's see. I'm starting to think this parcel isn't even here. There are 3-4 times they said they attempted delivery to my address. I never heard it, and I had Royal Mail parcels that day. Now I've gone to post office, says no one was in. No one was in at a post office. Mate, this card is the bane of my life. It is the Archaludon, the EB Games promo, and oh my lord, the price of it, the time, everything, just... So it's not there. I'm going to have to try again tomorrow, so... It's deflating. We got it after weeks of waiting. It is here, I believe. Let me open it. Let me find out. So here we are, finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, the reveal of the Grandmaster, the only Grandmaster documented set of Stellar Crown. It's in this nice Vault X binder. Let's get it open. Let me show you guys. So what I'm going to quickly go through is the terminology between a base set, a master set, and a Grandmaster set. I'm going to use the Stellar Crown player guide that I got from the ETB to help me describe this. So if we go to the back here, on the Stellar Crown ETB, it shows you all the different variants of all the different cards. Now, a base set requires you to have one of these. So, for example, Ledian has a normal holo and a reverse holo. All you would need is the standard holo or the reverse holo. As long as you've got one of them cards, you've got the base set. And you would need one of every single one of these up to this point right here, where the 142 ends. Now, the cards on Stellar Crown are numbered up to 142. So that's a standard base set. A master set is every single variant. So we'll just randomly go to Electabuzz here, which has a holo and a reverse holo. You would need both of them, along with all of the other cards in the set. So all the SIRs, all the illustration rares, everything. And then, including in this master set, was these cards from the Build and Battle box, the 2 promos that were out at the time, and these along with the standard ETB. So that would be a master set. A Grandmaster set is every promo, every card created for this. In this video, I'm going to run you through an entire Grandmaster set along with some of the hardest cards to source or that I personally found. Starting off, this first page was really nice and easy. I really like this Ledian design, and it was nice to actually complete. We then go through to the next page, Mo Rotom. Mo Rotom Reverse Holo took me forever, absolutely forever. I believe in the end I actually had to buy this as a single card because I couldn't source it from anywhere, I couldn't pull it, it was just a nightmare to get. So as you can see, I've got every version, so Mo Rotom in its both forms, Grubbin in its both forms, Glossifleur in both forms. This Applin was hard to pull as well, and this, I remember this Reverse Holo Nimble, this one here was a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. Some of the best artwork that I've seen, I'm going to go through. So I really like the Pansear artwork, sort of taunting in a way. Again, the reverse, no, it was the standard version that was quite hard to get in this. I remember it taking me a while, but I did pack it. And again, so what we do is we match all the numbers. So this is 020, 020, 021, 021. And we just go through and try and complete it completely mastered. This Marill Reverse Holo, I managed to find, like, sorting through someone's bulk at one of the shops that I went to. It was like the only one that they had, because obviously I've been all over the UK sourcing the cards, getting the packs, and I remember it just being in this random pile like, yes, I need this. This Turtoga, the standard edition, that was quite hard to pull, and I really like some of the water creatures here. So I love the Turtoga, I love the Froakie, and I love the Greninja EX as well. The EXs I didn't have a problem at all within this set. I believe I packed every single EX on the set, so I was really happy with that. This Veluza Reverse Holo was pretty hard to get for me. Along with this Joltik Reverse Holo and Charger Bug Standard. I remember having this page quite blank for a while, and I was like, please just give me it. Galvantula EX, packed that a few times actually. Again, the EXs were not a problem. The Electric goes into the Psychic, and I believe the hardest one on this was actually the Slowking Standard. It was an absolute nightmare. Really nice card, but a nightmare to get. I believe I ended up again looking through someone's bulk and managing to find it. Please stick around for the rest of this video, because where this really excels is the promos, what makes this a Grandmaster set, and I've got some promos you've probably never even heard of. Cute Fido or Fido, Dash Bunny EX, there's that many of them in here with the SIR, the Illustrator Rare, this one, nightmare, and this price is soaring on the SIR, but we'll look at them later on. These Iron Boulders, now this is something, and I've been looking on the Reddits, etc., and everybody's having an issue with this, to determine, essentially, the Reverse Holo on this doesn't have a shiny border. So there is two variants, like it says, but it's just extremely difficult to source. Now, I didn't realise this at the start. There are two versions of Meditite that are for this set. So you can see two different artworks. I thought that I completed it, did all my binder, and ended up having to redo it because I didn't realise that Meditite, there was two sets, and there was also two cards for two different ones. It was really weird. I've not seen that before. Again, I've come back into the community, so maybe somewhere has had it prior and I haven't seen it, but I haven't seen Meditite or a different card be in two variants in the same set. The Rhyhorns, Rhydons, Marowaks, they were all pretty nice for me. I got that many Ryulus. Listen, if anybody wants probably about 100 Ryulus, hit me up. Again, some really nice cards here. Some of my favourites, Claw Brawler. I really like that sort of knuckle up to the sun as if, come on then, come on then. But I didn't really have any issue sort of getting this page done. Oh, now I remember this page. This one right here, the different clangs and this Bombardier. Getting this in a reverse holo was an absolute nightmare. And I mean a nightmare. It took forever. And again, it was somewhere that I went and got bulk. So for this, I packed about 80% of everything in here. Then I went to different shops up and down the UK to purchase probably another 12%. And then the final 8% was bought from Vinted, Whatnot, and eBay. So that's what that made up. Now that's of the master set. The Grandmaster was probably all, or near enough all, with the specific regional promos on eBay, because obviously I couldn't source them. Again, another really, really nice set of cards. Love the Reverooms, love the Archaludons. However, I hope I never have to see an Archaludon again, and you'll understand why later on in this video. This Raging Bolt was pretty easy compared to Iron Boulder to get. I packed both of them. This right here, I know if you're watching this video and you're going for Stellar Crown, I know this is baning you. This Fan Rotten reverse. I ended up having to pay something like £4 just for this card. There was this and one other that I'll show you later on that I just couldn't source anywhere. It was a nightmare, so I feel your pain, guys. Some really nice cards here. Not my favourite part, to be honest with you. This Fletchinder, this one reverse holo, was a little difficult to source, but other than that, they were pretty straightforward. I packed, I think, everything from here, apart from this right here. This antique cover fossil. You see this one here, and on the reverse page, this was absolutely ridiculous to source. I could not pack it, I couldn't find it, and I believe I ended up paying something like £7.50 for just this card alone. Which, listen guys, I know it's ridiculous when these cards are worth probably 10 pence, but I wanted to do the entirety of the set. I'm probably not going to Grandmaster another set ever, so why not, you know, go in for it? So I couldn't find it, I had to buy it. The same with this Gravity Gemstone here. I ended up picking that up from somewhere. I had all these for the longest times, but that and that plagued my life. We go on to the Illustrator Rares, and this is where I think this set excels. Obviously, everybody talks about the Bulbasaur, everybody talks about the Squirtle, you know, but there's a lot of beautiful cards. I really like that Gulpin, you know, munching on his cake there, that Joltik, the Turtonator. I mean, every single one. I think the Milcery is not that great. It's kind of funny, but even the Zorora, you know, it was just a really, really nice set of cards. And here we are, the Special Illustrator Rares. So again, packed a lot of this, but also I had to buy a few of these and some of the big hitters as well. I had to buy this. No, Briar, Lacey, Dashbun, and these five. I had to buy all of them. I packed the rest, but yeah. The Hydrapple EX SIR, the Galvantula EX, the Dashbun EX, the Briar and the Lacey, I had to buy all of them. I could not pack them and it was just getting too expensive. So here we are, some really nice trainer cards there, both in the AR versions and SIR. Again, we've seen the Galvantula, the Lapras, and we all know about the expensive Terrapagos EX. You should have probably seen the video by now of me pulling this on my birthday, which was a great birthday surprise. And this is what I want you to keep in mind. This isn't just my binder. The community has helped me get there. I've made a load of content from it. My brother's bought me packs, partner, family, friends, the community. This is ours, you know. It's a part of me. It's a part of the MubGs. And it was quite bittersweet when I finished it. Then we've got obviously the Hyper Rares. I believe I bought this one, but I packed the rest. No, I went for my first ever video and bought this. This is what I mean. There's so much there's so much nostalgia in this. So we've got the standard set of foils, and then we've also got the cracked ice promos that came with the Terrapagos Ultra Collection. Here we have it, our promo section. So let's get straight into it. And if you're watching this, please drop a like, guys. I would really appreciate it. So we have got all 4 of the pre-release Stellar Crown stamped cards. We've got the Horsey and the Porygon 2, along with the Latias and Tinkertron from blister sets and blister packs. We've got not but 1 but 2 Noctowls, and you might be thinking, Mub, why have you got 2? If you can see there, that's the Pokemon Center version of the same one. We've got the Houndstone EX, which people claim and argue whether it's part of the Grandmaster set. Honestly, my brother pulled it, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to put it in regardless. Then we've got the 3 promo cards from the Terrapagos Ultra Collection. Now we have one of the rarest ones, which is the Staff pre-release promo. I have all 4 Staff cards. Now, you might be thinking, Mub, what's that Ledian doing there? This was an actual misprint. So, Ledian itself is only available in a rare category. That means that it has to have a holo and a reverse holo. There's no standard variant of it. However, as you can see, the other Ledians, this is a completely different image. And if I hold that up, it is a standard card. Even though in the bottom left it shows Stellar Crown, this is not part of the release. Now, if I go all the way back, guys, to the first page and show you, you'll understand what I mean. So take a look at this, and then take a look at this. You see holo and reverse holo. So that was never meant to make it into the set. This is how rare these cards are. We've then got the Briar from the Pokemon Championship in France. Get on to the final of the promos, and arguably some of the rarest. So let's start with not 1, not 2, but 3, and this was the elusive card that has been coming from Australia. 3 Archaludons sealed promos. So we've got the GameStop promo, that's an American exclusive. We've got the Stellar Crown, which was EU exclusive, and then we've got the EB Games, which was Australia exclusive. We've also got the Lapras 711, which was Asia exclusive. We have the Raging Bolt, which was Best Buy, America exclusive. And then we have the Indonesian Set Collector, which was exclusive to Indonesia. So some really rare cards there. Grandmaster Set is actually never finished until the set is completely discontinued. And so I thought I'd completed this, and Journey Together came along. And with Journey Together came 2 promo cards for Stellar Crown. So although, as of right now, this is a completed Grandmaster set, if any further promo cards come out, I will have to get my hands on them to keep and maintain the Grandmaster set. We've then got the prize picks. See, I thought I was done after here, and then I realised there's prize picks. So we've got all of the prize picks here. So we've got the Ledian, the Galvantula, 2 Iron Boulders, 2 Archaludons, the Raging Bolt, both Noctowls, Fan Rotom, and then if we turn the page, we have the 2 Buffaons, the Terrapagos, the Area Zero Underpaths, Crispin, Glass Trumpets. So that is everything that is in our current binder. However, I do on here display, now I do need to get them more filled in or purchase another binder, but I have the rest of the promo cards that came with the blister packs. Now technically these are not stamped Stellar Crown, but I still count them towards the set, so I keep them in here. And then along with the smaller Houndstone EX, I also have the Jumbo version. And that is everything. That then completes our Grandmaster set. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.